You. You. What's up, y'all? Tell like it is TV, man. Let's talk about it, y'all. So first of all, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to donate. The links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. All right, man. So let's get into it, man. First of all, I want to say congratulations to Bud Crawford. I didn't get a chance to do a video after the fight. Y'all know my prediction was pretty much Bud Crawford to win the fight. I kind of thought Bud was going to win by stoppage, but Bud definitely had him hurt a few times in that fight where I thought that Bud, if he would have kind of pushed the issue just a little bit, tad bit more, that he would have won. He would have knocked him out. But Bud absolutely dominated the fight. I mean, absolutely dominated the fight. For the fight to be called 115, 113, that's just fucking disgraceful in my personal opinion. It is what it is. But congratulations to Bud for making history and doing his thing, man. Cementing his name as being pound for. There's no denying now that Bud Crawford is pound for pound the best fighter in the world. Now, whether or not Bud is going to fight again, we'll see. You got people already out here talking about, man, we need to see him fight David Benavidez. See, this that Mayweather shit right here. You know what I'm saying? That's the Mayweather effect, right? When you beat somebody where everybody think that you're going to lose or that this person got a real shot at beating you, and then you get in there and make a motherfucker look easy, then all of a sudden it's, motherfucker get to move in the goalposts. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. But congratulations to Bud. Now let's get into these haters out here, man. Let's get into the haters out here. Oh my goodness. First of all, let me start off with Tank Davis. Tank, that's some bullshit you pulling, fam. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you. So Tank, after the fight, pretty much posted up now a deleted tweet talking about the D riding is crazy. And I was talking to my boy about this, man. Listen, Tank, bro, you moving real funny out here. Listen, one of my boy actually got you. He want to see Jake Paul knock your ass out. You know what I'm saying? You done out here cost niggas bread with that Lamont Roach fight. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I fuck with Tank, but like I said, sometimes this nigga, dog, he just does shit, and it's like, nigga, why? You know what I'm saying? Why? And then on top of that, you hating on another nigga. Like, how you hating on another nigga like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? Why not give congratulations? I've never heard Bud not give Tank no credit. You know what I'm saying? Like, even though him and Tank probably done had they back and forth, this, that, and the third, he still says, man, look, Tank is a hell of a fighter. You know what I'm saying? Still got you as being one of the best in the sport. You know what I mean? And for you to get out here while this brother makes the ultimate fucking accomplishment for legacy, something that you don't give no fucks about, how the fuck are you going to get out here and talk about the D riding is crazy? It is not crazy, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, pause, but it is not crazy. You know what I'm saying? The man done became 3-time undisputed champion, something that you don't care about. You don't care about doing that shit. So why the fuck is you talking about niggas D riding and shit? Like, it is fucking. I'm like, come on, Tank, fam. Just sometimes, bro, best off not to say nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you have nothing nice to say, sometimes it's better off saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. You know what I mean? It don't make any sense for Tank to get out here talking about the D riding is crazy when you fighting Jake Paul for a money fight. You know what I'm saying? That shit ain't for no legacy. You know what I mean? You could have been fighting Shakur, a goddamn Keyshawn Davis, and then you got the fans cooking your ass right now. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely cooking this nigga in the comment section on anything he's probably going to post for the next, he's going to stay off social media now. I guarantee you that. He gonna stay his ass off social media now. I'm telling you that shit right now. Because he did some dumb shit and that shit backfired on him. And it's somebody who fucked with Tank. The silverback gorilla. There is no one realer. Did some fraud ass shit. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. That was some fraud shit you did. That shit was bogus as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? You need to get out here, run that fade back with Lamont Roach. You need to get out here and run that fade with Shakur Stevenson. You talking about these niggas don't bring nothing to the table. So you a money fighter now. That's what you fighting for. Oh, duh. We fight for a prize. That's what I'm saying. Like, the nigga makes shit hard to defend. At some point in time, it's like, come on, fam. You know what I mean? Like, you're better off not saying nothing. But anyway. Let's get into another hater at the end of the day because this now besides Tank, this nigga Elle Sechback is wilding the fuck out. Know what I'm saying? I mean, this man is all the way crashing out, all right? So at the press conference, I didn't even see this. I didn't see this because I was too busy celebrating, you know what I'm saying? Bud getting that victory, you know what I'm saying? I was too busy parlaying and celebrating, you know what I'm saying? Like, I won the goddamn championship. And this is what I'm saying, like, Tank, you a nigga, dog. How you not celebrating a nigga getting a win? You know what I'm saying? What, you wanted to see Canelo win, nigga? Like, whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas just don't be on code about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, motherfuckers always, you know, like I said, motherfuckers always, you know, fuck with Tank and be like, yo, nah. You know, Tank a brother at the end of the day. Even when it comes down to the Jake Paul shit, I don't agree with the fight, but when it get down to the nitty gritty, Tank and Nick, I gotta roll with Tank. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But damn, nigga, you don't know how to stay on no type. A lot of these niggas don't know how to stay on no type of code, fam. And this shit is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get into Elle Sechback real quick. Anyway, fair accuse. A three-time undisputed champion for the first ever in the 2, 3, or 4 belt era, and you became the. So he point, Bud being petty right now. He pointing at Elle Sechback talking about fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure Elle Sechback been hating on that man and saying all type of shit. Bud see everything, but it is what it is. Let's let it keep going. Second undisputed champion in 3 weight classes. That's all they say. I've been fighting these nobodies. So what can they say now? Somebody tell me, what can you say now? You can say congratulations. That's it. The only thing you can't say to Bud Crawford right now is congratulations. Now, if you want to see the man fight again, I would love to see Bud fight again, but if he decided to call it quits after this victory, I got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I ain't got a problem with it. Shit, if Bud feel like he want to take on the Benavidez challenge, I got no problem with it. If he want to fight Charlo, got no problem with it. Those are fights I would love to see. I would love to see him fight Boots, but I think Boots going to duck that nigga. It is what it is, but Boots don't want no smoke with Bud. He been not wanting no smoke with Bud. Boots don't even want smoke with niggas that was in his goddamn weight division. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when the offer presented itself for Boots to fight Bud, he ducked it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't understand why niggas is acting like Boots don't be out here ducking. Like, that shit is crazy. But anyway, let's get into this shit. What can you say? Any words? I thought Canelo won. Now, to say that he thought Canelo won, I mean, god damn, my nigga. Like, this is crazy to say that. All you could do is laugh at a nigga like Elle Sechback. Like, yo, you were a clown, fam. Straight up bozo. Straight up goofy. That shit bogus as hell, fam. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. What they gonna say now? I thought Canelo won. You know what I'm saying? What? Canelo got his ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? This is the first time that I've seen Canelo really like, yo, nah, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no debate. The better man really did win. You know what I'm saying? Canelo out there getting frustrated and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, fam. That shit is ridiculous. But anyway. Elle Sechback is a clown, and that's all you do with a clown. You just laugh at him. You know what I'm saying? You just laugh at a sucker nigga like that, man. Elle Sechback is a sucker. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you for saying that shit. It is what it is. Hold on real quick. So let's come over here. To Mark from Fight Hub. Marcus, what you know, as you see with the Mexican joint, so he riding with his people, and this is what I be meaning by niggas, dog. And this is why I don't like the shit that Tank did, cause it's like, yo, my nigga, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, I really don't like the shit Tank did, man. I really don't, man. I really don't like that shit, man. It is what it is, right? But anyway, you know he gonna ride for his people, even if it's bullshit. He gonna ride for his people, right? So shout out to Marcos from Fight Hub. He says, you know, he tweeted, "It was a close fight, by the way. Absolutely not." You know what I'm saying? Bud dominated the fight. For it to be called 115-113, I don't see a lot of rounds that you can even give Canelo for real. I really don't. I do not see it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I thought Bud was getting to the punches better. Bud was making Canelo miss. Bud was throwing combinations, hitting him to the body, this, that, and the third. Like, What are you talking about? Like, I don't get niggas talking about 115, 113. That shit is ridiculous. But anyway, he says Canelo blocked a lot of punches. 2 judges had it 115, 113. Canelo wins 1 more round, and we have a draw. It was close. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't close. I don't give a fuck what the judges was talking about. That fight was not close. Not close whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Canelo has some moments in the fight. I'm not gonna sit up here and act like he didn't touch Bud or anything like that. Like, he, you know what I'm saying? He got his shit off on Bud, but Bud, for the most part, dominated these rounds. Absolutely domination. You know what I'm saying? So for you know, you going based off the, well, the judges had it 115, 113. I get it. That's what matters at the end of the day. But if they would have called this shit a draw, or if they would have gave this fight to Canelo, I probably would have been done with boxing. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. I would have been done with boxing. Straight up and down. If they would have gave this fight to Canelo, I would have been done with fucking boxing. I'm dead serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead serious about that shit. Because I was saying that shit during the fight. I'm like, yo, if they give this nigga Canelo the fight, dog, I'm done with boxing. You know what I'm saying? You don't ever have to hear about Tell Like It Is TV, motherfucking recapping a boxing event, nothing. I don't give a fuck who's still in it, none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm done with it. You know what I'm saying? Because this shit is fake. You know what I'm saying? It's fake as fuck. So it was good to see Bud win this fight. You know what I'm saying? It was good to see Bud win. It is what it is. Let's come over here to Tank, because they've been cooking his ass in the comment section. They've been cooking him. You know what I'm saying? You know, the legend of Bud Crawford, look, they up here cooking this man. I know you're the face of boxing, but I just can't prove it, right? Right, Tank? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, nigga, you got to get out here and start getting these fights, dog. Getting these legacy fights that people want to see you in. You know what I'm saying? And fans like myself, you know, that support your ass, you out here telling niggas shut the fuck up and support. Like, damn, nigga, like, that's how you gonna talk to niggas who out here riding for you in these streets. You know what I'm saying? I can't respect that. You know what I'm saying? I can't respect that. Anyway, Bud moved up multiple weight classes and whooped Canelo. This dude here was scared to fight Devin, Teo, Shakur, Keyshawn, and a slew of killers in and around his division. Tank, I'm gonna be dead ass honest with you, fam. That shit is hard to argue that. You know what I mean? As somebody who's a supporter. You said you didn't want to fight Devin, he's too big and all this other shit. The reason why Teo didn't go down, I don't know why. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, I don't know why. Why that fight can't happen. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis, these niggas ain't bringing nothing to the table. This is nigga excuses. This is what his promoters and all these niggas is saying. Oh, these niggas bring nothing to the table. Then you fight Eastside Cruz. These niggas bring nothing to the table. Then you fighting goddamn Ryan Garcia. You know what I'm saying? These niggas bring nothing to the table. Then you fighting Frank Martin. Now, I ain't got a problem with the Frank Martin fight because, you know, that's another brother getting the bag. And people thought, you know, Frank Martin, you know, was on the come up, this, that, and the third. So I personally didn't have a problem with that fight. But when you talking about fighting Frank Martin, and then now it's like Shakur, what does he do? What does he do? We don't do nothing. He ain't got no defense. He this, he that. All right, well, nigga, get in there and whoop his ass then, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because you got motherfuckers really believing this nigga can fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? And he's in your division. You got Keyshawn Davis running around here talking crazy and talking about you tricking the boxing fans and da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Well, nigga, make these fights happen. And now you got a nigga Lamont Roach feeling like he whooped your ass, and a lot of niggas feel like he whooped your ass, and you running around here, yeah, the Lord give it, the Lord take it away, and all this other shit. Like, nigga, somebody need to take this nigga Twitter, dog, because that was not no shit to say. You ducking this man for Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it to a certain degree. It's a money fight, whatever, but that fight would have always been there. Jake Paul ain't going nowhere. Jake Paul not going nowhere. So I don't understand the whole, let's get it to Jake. No, nigga, your name is kind of tainted with this Lamont Roach shit because niggas really feel like he whooped your ass. You know what I'm saying? So it's only right to run the fade back. You know what I mean? But, you know, man, this nigga Tank, dog, this nigga make it hard for a nigga that support him. You know what I'm saying? He make it hard for a nigga that support this nigga, dog. It's like, damn. It's like you know how like a drug addict and shit be? A nigga a dope fiend, you want to see them motherfuckers get right, and they just can't get right. You know what I'm saying? They just can't get right. You like, damn, nigga, like, I'm trying to stand behind you, fam, but you just making it hard. You know what I'm saying? Or for instance, I use it in this terms, right? I used to fuck with this young bitch. This young bitch, you know, like I said, I fuck with her, you know what I mean? Actually, this happened with me with a few young bitches, actually. So these two young bitches I really fuck with, they were so used to being like, you know, in the streets and shit like that. Motherfucking, you know, they just want to do nothing all day. You know what I mean? They technically just want to do nothing all day. They want to just party and bullshit. And a few of these motherfuckers like to just, you know, brag about being homeless and shit like that, right? And it was like, damn, like, you know, you like, yo, you know, you talking to them and shit. And they like, yeah, you know, I want to do this. And, you know, they give you the whole dreams and aspiration speech and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you know, well, shit, you know me, I'm on my business all the time. I'm working, I'm constantly doing shit. So if I'm gonna be fucking with a bitch, you know, you got to kind of be on that type of time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for no bitch that want to just sit around and smoke weed all day. You know what I'm saying? Want to drink all day. Want to have fun all day. You know what I'm saying? I don't have time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, one of the bitches, you know, I got her some shoes for work. She talking about, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this job and da 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 da. And long story short, the bitch never went to go get the job. Went and got the bitch hair done. She never even went and picked up the job. Never even did nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then it was always a fucking excuse on why she didn't get the job. It's like, and then one bitch, I'm literally in the bed with her, and the motherfuckers call her and they like, yo, we waiting for you to accept the offer so you can start the next day. So I'm like, okay, maybe this bitch wasn't lying. You know what I'm saying? After dealing with one bitch on that type of time, like, oh, maybe this bitch wasn't lying. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Get up with her the next day. Hey, what happened with that job? Oh, yeah, well, you know, yeah, no, I'm still gonna get the job. Yeah, I can't fuck with you like that. I can't do it. I can't do it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, you make it hard for a nigga to want to support your ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's Tank Davis in a nutshell. Like, yo, fam, you make it hard for a nigga not to just want to support you, fam. Like, niggas try to support your ass, but you always doing some bogus, sucker, goofy shit, bro. And then you saying a lot of dumb shit on top of that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, like I said, they ain't here cooking this nigga. You know what I'm saying? All that bullshit talk about Crawford, he way better fighter than you, take more elite competition than you, and you need the money, Ninja. Fighting Jake Paul, get this man the fuck out of boxing. And like I said, man, you know, sometimes shit could be heartbreaking, man. That's why you can't be holding on to these niggas, you know, idolizing these niggas. You know what I'm saying? You can't be doing it because these niggas gonna let you down, straight up and down. Tank let a nigga down hardcore, fam. Hardcore with this Jake Paul shit. I'm thinking like, all right, nah, Tank gonna run that shit. He gonna run that fade back. Nah, he gonna duck that Lamont Roach fade. This nigga turns around, he fighting Jake Paul. Like, yo, what the fuck? Ah, what the fuck, nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, nah. If he don't fight Lamont Roach, he at least gonna fight Shakur Stevenson. He at least gonna give Keyshawn Davis a chance or some shit like that. You know, Edwin De Los Santos or somebody in the goddamn division. There's somebody out there for this nigga to fight. Nope. He wants to fight Jake Paul, and I think the nigga honestly gonna retire after that. You know what I'm saying? I think he gonna make so much money that he gonna retire. He ain't gonna have no reason to get out of bed. You know what I'm saying? And want to fight and want to come back and fight niggas that are killers. You know what I'm saying? He don't got. I'm starting to believe Tank don't got that killer in him no more. He don't. He don't have that killer will to want to, you know, prove he the best. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't exist in Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you know, I always thought it was funny when he tried to act like Floyd Mayweather set the nigga up with Pedraza. Like, nigga, you think Floyd Mayweather was trying to set you up with Pedraza, nigga? Pedraza been getting his ass whooped ever since you whooped him. Know what I'm saying? Or you think Floyd Mayweather and Leonard Ellaby was going to throw your ass in the ring so you can get beat? Like, I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. And when he said that shit, like, yeah, they tried to set me up for that fight, and I didn't have this much amount of time and all that. I'm like, when I heard that shit, I was like, oh, come on, Tank. That wasn't no shit to be saying, bro. As much as niggas get on here And when Devin Haney get to talking, you know, motherfuckers be like, see, this is why Bill Haney be talking for Devin a lot of the times. And that could be true, right? That could be true, because sometimes Devin will say some shit I kind of be like, scratch my head on. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Tank Davis be doing that shit too. And this is why Floyd was probably doing a lot of talking for this nigga at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, man. This shit is crazy, dog. Javante, fight Shakur, motherfucker, so I could drop a big bag on him like I did Bud and win top dollar. Boxers always beat the puncher. Duck, that could have been you getting embarrassed, outboxed in masterclass performance and passed the torch on Netflix, but you scared old Baltimore house nigga. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, bro, they cooking this nigga. That's why the nigga should have shut the fuck up. He should have shut up. Now you're going to have niggas rooting for Jake Paul to hit you with one of them caveman punches and lay your ass out. You know what I'm saying? Hit your ass with one of them caveman punches and lay your ass out. My boy already said he rooting for Jake Paul. He already said, I talked to that nigga yesterday. We was talking about this shit. That nigga said, man, I'm rooting for Jake Paul to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I ain't going to be all, nigga, that's fucked up. You ain't on code. You ain't on code. Nigga, Tank ain't on code. You know what I'm saying? So I'd be a hypocrite to be out here and talk, oh, nah, we got to support the brother. Nah, man, we can't be rooting for Jake Paul to whoop this nigga and shit. Like, I can't do that. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't going to do that anyway. You know what I'm saying? That's like my brother right there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. I don't agree. I'm rooting for Tank to win that fight. But at the end of the day, you know, he got a reason. You know what I'm saying? You cost the nigga some bread. You know what I mean? And on top of that, now you out here hating on Bud. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't going for that, dog. Niggas is not going for that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? And you going to have a bunch of niggas that's probably going to be rooting for Jake Paul for real. You know what I'm saying? For real, dog. You know what I mean? So, Tank brought a lot of this shit on himself, bro. If he fuck around, get in here and get embarrassed, and he get cooked by fucking Jake Paul, nigga, so be it. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, so be it. Let's get into showbiz, because showbiz was out here, you know, there's no way. Honestly. Because a lot of niggas had to eat crow Saturday night. Oh, a lot of niggas had to eat that crow Saturday night, and I was loving every minute of it. I stayed off YouTube, to be honest. I was too busy celebrating and parlaying, you know what I'm saying? And getting up with a bitch, you know what I'm saying? I was at a bitch crib, too, watching that shit. And yeah, we was parlaying, celebrating. We had a grand old time. We had a grand old time. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Flintstones, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like I said, a lot of niggas had to eat that crow. But let's get into what Showbiz had to say real quick, fair accuse, and then I'm gone.
I don't want to hear shit. I don't want to hear Benavidez, Ortiz on boots. I don't want to hear shit because, listen, bruh, he beat the face of boxing. He cemented the fact that this was Terence Bud Crawford era.
And he definitely did. He definitely did cement that. Know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is.
No rehydration clause, no catch weight. He said, I am going to beat you on Mexican Independence Day in the biggest stadium. I'm going to walk out to a mariachi band holding a guitar. Brother, guy, hey, bro, that's belt to ass. He was the buckle, everything, bro. After this, everything goes downhill from here. Nothing competes against it. And
I mean, like, Showbiz got a point on that. Like, damn, after you beat Canelo, it's like, you know, what else challenge is there out there? I mean, to be honest, I would say Benavidez. But you know, but they already said no, they ain't fucking with Benavidez at 168. So, but that would be the only one. Like, if Bud, like, the only thing that can really. Like, the only thing that can really fucking, like, do it is Bud probably fighting Benavidez, dog, at 168. Or a Charlo fight, because, you know, a lot of niggas would still love to see that fight. You know what I'm saying? I hear Virgil Ortiz out here talking about, bro, you had your time to take the fight, and you was ducking the fight, fam. I don't want to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? You moved yourself out of a whole sanctioning body because you wanted no smoke with Bud. See, and this is the funny shit about it. You know, when the you know, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. It ain't no fun when them tables turn. You know what I'm saying? Because it was a point in time when none of these niggas wanted to fight Bud. You know what I'm saying? What does Bud bring to the table? So what? He got a belt. What does Bud bring to the table? He ain't fighting nobody. He don't bring nothing to the table. And now Bud done got out here and then made a name for himself in the Spence fight, made a name for himself in the Madrimon fight, because some of y'all thought, oh, nah, Bud's slowing down. What happened to all that knockout power? This, that, and the third. And now Bud done went up here and destroyed fucking Canelo. You know what I'm saying? And now niggas, now I fight Bud. If Bud want to fight me at 160, you know, I could make 160 to fight. Well, nigga, you should be fighting at 160 then. I'm already too big for 154. Well, nigga, you should be fighting at 160 then. You know what I'm saying? The fuck is you talking about? But, you know, a Virgil Ortiz fight would be cool. But is anything going to be bigger than the Canelo fight? I think the only thing that can top that, man, is probably him and Charlo. Because of the press conference is going to be fucking epic. That's why. That's why I would say that fight can top it. Or Benavidez, bro. I'm not going to sit up here and hold you, bro. Benavidez, bro. And I think Bud can win that fight. You know what I'm saying? I personally think, because I think Canelo can still beat Benavidez, in my personal opinion. But, I mean, I think Bud can beat Benavidez, dog, at 168. I think he can do it. He's skilled enough to be able to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it is what it is. I think he can, there's a lot of things he can do with Benavidez, and, you know, but it's going to be a tough fight. It will be a tough fight, but I think Bud can get out there and school Benavidez, in my personal opinion, outbox him, and just beat him to the punch, straight up and down. You know what I mean?
Thing is, he's only going to get older. What he's going to do, go down and cut muscle like Roy did? His mission was Nello. That's it. There's no Sechback, no Fundora, no Benavidez, none of that.
Fundora would be a good one, too, just because of the height difference. You know what I'm saying? And he got a lot of height behind him. But y'all niggas don't sleep on Keith Thurman, though. I think Keith might get Fundora up out of there. Keith might get Fundora up out of there, man. I ain't gonna sit up and hold y'all niggas, man. Y'all sleeping on Keith Thurman.
That shit is over with, bruh. I hope he retired. Honestly, I don't want to.
And but we're gonna see what happens with Bud, man. We're gonna see if he's gonna continue his boxing career. I know he's gonna take some time off. I know Bomac said he wasn't retiring. He just said he was gonna take some time off, get some time to enjoy this win, and then they're gonna be back in the gym. So, according to Bomac, you know what I'm saying, the trainer, Bud will be fighting again. Against who? We'll have to wait and see. You know what I'm saying? But if Bud rolled off into the sunset, hey, man, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Bud, legacy-wise, accomplished a lot of great things in the sport of boxing. And like I said, man, I think there's a few fights for him to get some money fights out there. Keep his name hot. Still dominating this era. But like I said, you know, it's going to definitely have to be... you know, like I said, it's on Bud. But if Bud decides he calls it quits, man, shout out to Bud Crawford, man. It was a privilege to watch this man. So, you know, I'm just happy for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy for him. Ancient American brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely happy for him. You know what I'm saying? And for all you niggas out here that's hating on Bud and shit, man, y'all niggas should be ashamed of yourselves. You know what I'm saying? Don't start hating, nigga. Congratulating. You know what I'm saying? This man did what a lot of boxers ain't willing to do, go up a weight class, rehydration clauses and shit like that. This nigga said, nah, I'm going to come meet that nigga at his weight. No rehydration clause.
It is who's next.
My bad, y'all. My video cut off. Hold on. Damn, I hate when that shit be happening. But yeah, man, like I said, bro, I don't want to hear that shit. Motherfuckers running around here acting like Floyd fucked the game up and all this whole weird shit niggas got going on. Like I said, congratulations to Bud Crawford, man. I don't know where I was at with this video, but the video obviously cut off on me. But you know, like I said, man, shout out to Bud Crawford, man. He did his thing. You know, nothing but praises and congratulations to the brother, man. One of the best to do it since Floyd Mayweather retired. And like I said, man, that man stood on everything that he said leading up to this fight. You know what I'm saying? Everybody worried about size. And I was talking to my boy about this Saturday night before the fight. We was talking. And I was like, yo, what's crazy about it is that people are acting like Bud Crawford walks around at like 150 or some shit, or 155. Like, oh, Canelo's the bigger guy. Canelo's the bigger guy. I mean, he might be bigger as far as like, you know, muscle or some shit like that. But, you know, I'm pretty sure Bud walk around at like 180, 185, maybe even a little bit higher, right? If this nigga was squeezing himself to make it down to 147, that nigga literally was damn near killing himself, starving himself and shit like that to make 147. And he was knocking niggas out at 147. Okay? Let's get this clear. The nigga stopped everybody at 157, 147, even Earl Spence. Okay? He goes to 154. He fights a tricky kind of fighter and goddamn Madrimov. You know what I'm saying? Because of Madrimov's style. That's what I told y'all. This nigga little irky jerky style. You don't want to fuck around, dive in there and get your ass knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta like box this nigga. You gotta use your IQ to be able to get it done. But Canelo is a straight up and down fighter. He has no irky jerkiness to him. He has like 2-3 punches that he love to throw. Left hook to the body, a uppercut, and maybe a right hook. That's about it. So that's easy to time. You could time that. Okay, he coming to the body, whop, whop, whop. Kind of like how Floyd would use the shoulder roll on the ropes, and when a nigga threw a punch, as soon as Floyd felt that punch coming, he immediately returned fire. Bivol did the same shit to goddamn Canelo. And guess who did the same shit to Canelo? Terence Crawford. He did the same thing. And the only thing that was different, I mean, it wasn't even different. It was the same shit. Every time Canelo went down to the body, Terence was waiting on that pretty much, caught it, shot his shot back, and returned more. So like I said, he was just outworking Canelo as well. You know what I mean? But you know, like I said, man, you know, this hating on Terence Crawford shit, y'all niggas got to chill that shit out. Elle Sechback is a whole sucker, and I don't respect nothing that nigga got going on and what that nigga got, what he got to say about boxing. He's a clown, you know what I'm saying? He's a straight clown for saying that shit. I thought Canelo won the fight. You're a clown, nigga. Ain't nobody take this hell ass nigga serious, man. This nigga's a clown, dog. Straight up and down, man. On daddy and them, man. That nigga a clown, man. I don't respect that nigga, man. Straight up, man. I would never watch an Elle Sechback video ever again, nigga. I can't take nothing he got to say serious. I can't. After saying some shit like, nigga, your hatred for this man cannot be that deep that you willing to be delusional and get up there in front of everybody at the press conference and say, oh, what they got to say now? What they got to say? I thought Canelo won the fight. I seen an interview where Canelo was walking out and the nigga Elle Sechback got on his knees. He didn't really get on his knees, but y'all know what I mean. The nigga got on his knees in front of Canelo and said, Canelo, I thought you won the fight. Canelo even looked at that nigga like a weirdo. Know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga is crazy, dog. You know what I mean? Like, well, for Bud Crawford, man, congratulations. You shocked the world again. You shocked the world again, bud. You did it again. Know what I'm saying? Is this the illest nigga from Nebraska? This is the illest nigga from Nebraska. So shout out to my ancient American brother out there, Terence Bud Crawford. Know what I'm saying? 3-time undisputed. Done put the pause on goddamn Canelo. Know what I'm saying? But like I was saying, though, I think before I realized my video cut out, me and my boy was talking about the 168 situation. So I'm like, yo, if this nigga is killing himself to make 147 and he's stopping everybody at 147, him going up to 168, he's not going to have to kill the body like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to have to kill that body. That's going to be a breeze for him through training camp. My only problem with that Canelo fight was, okay, I got to see what Bud looked like when Bud get hit. That was my main thing out of that. Like, let me see what this nigga looked like when Canelo actually connects a punch, because Canelo was the bigger fighter. So that was just my main thing about it. Like, all right, let me see what this nigga looked like when Canelo actually hit him. When I seen Bud was able to take Canelo's power shot, I was like, oh, no, Bud gonna whoop this nigga ass. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, the weight don't mean nothing because Canelo probably is like 205. He really got to kind of kill himself to get down to 168. Bud is not going to have to kill himself to get to 168. He probably walks around 180, 185, somewhere around there. So like I said, he's somebody that's used to making 147. You got to, you know what I mean? A man cutting damn near 35, 40 pounds. So he's going to be stronger. He's going to have a little bit more, you know, juice in the tank. You know what I'm saying? Gas in the tank, as they would say, right? So he's not going to have to kill the body like that. As you seen, Canelo was getting tired in that fight. You know what I'm saying? He was getting tired and shit. Bud was piecing his ass up. Man, listen, man. Shout out to Bud Crawford, man. Did it with Earl Spence. Did it with Madrimov. And then jumped his ass up, technically 3 weight classes, and whooped Canelo ass. You know what I'm saying? So there's no dispute about who the pound for pound. Bud been the pound for pound fighter to me since he became undisputed at 140. When he went to 147, he still was, even though, you know, I like Earl, but he still, he still was number one to me. And when him and Earl finally got it in, he whooped Earl ass. And for y'all running around here talking about this little Chinese nigga is pound for pound the best, y'all niggas just racist. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. We ain't even gonna play that game. Y'all niggas is being racist as fuck. Y'all running around here because y'all try to say Canelo was pound for pound the best. Okay, whatever. You wanna say Canelo's pound for pound the best, even though I don't agree, whatever. But now he beat the nigga that y'all running around here was saying that was pound for pound the best fighter in the world, okay? Crawford went up there and made that nigga look like easy work, okay? Well, Floyd Mayweather, y'all up here, y'all be praising this dude. Man, when I fought Canelo, man, I was almost 40 years old and cooked him. You know what I'm saying? That dude easy, cakewalk. Bud, what, 37, 38? Cooked him. Almost 40 years old, cooked him. And y'all niggas running around here, man, you know, Canelo, man, all y'all Canelo fans was crying after that fight. Y'all was crying, man, Canelo getting old. He ain't, Bud older than this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Bud older than Canelo. You see what I'm saying? Like, what are y'all talking about, you know what I'm saying? Bud, man, you know, man, this experience, before the fight, all y'all thought this nigga Bud was gonna get his ass whooped. His weight classes for a reason, da-da-da-da. Listen, that weight don't mean shit, and I kept telling y'all niggas, skills pay the bills. I watch Floyd fight bigger dudes all the time, you know what I'm saying? And Floyd was still piecing niggas up, you know what I'm saying? And when you got power, too, in them punches, it don't, that size shit, because a nigga bigger than you, that shit don't mean nothing, you know what I'm saying? If you crack, don't nobody want to just dive in there and throw their head in the meat grinder and get their head knocked the fuck off. So a nigga gotta have some kind of punching power to be able to keep you off of them, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you get hit with some clean shit, you like, hold on, nah, I can't. You know, the lights start flickering and shit in your brain. Like, oh, this nigga might put me out. Hold on. Yeah, let me rethink this and shit. I thought I could just go through and just bulldoze and use my size on this nigga. Like, nah, fam. You know what I'm saying? Shit different. You know what I mean? That nigga Bud different, dog. He different, man. So that's all y'all niggas can do, man, and just congratulate. I'm disappointed in Tank, man, for saying that dumbass shit. When you running around here trying to fight Jake Paul, that's some sucker nigga shit you just pulled. I don't respect that. I don't respect Elle Sechback getting out here talking about, I thought Canelo won the fight just because you got a thing against Terence Crawford. Like, niggas like him need to be out of boxing media. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. He should be canceled. I don't believe in cancel culture, but at the end of the day, a nigga should be canceled for saying some dumb shit like that. You even said that shit to Canelo face, and Canelo looked at you like a fucking weirdo. You know what I'm saying? He looked at you like a straight weirdo. You know what I'm saying? The fuck are you talking about? Ain't no way in hell that fight was even close. So for the judges to get that shit at 115, 113, they just was looking out for Canelo because it was Mexican Independence Day. You know what I'm saying? It was Mexican Independence Day, and they felt bad for Canelo, so they was like, well, we gonna make the fight closer than what it seemed to be. So, you know, we ain't got because all of Mexico was in the building. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. They took over Raider Stadium. Yeah, Mexico was all in the building. You know what I'm saying? All of Mexico. Them niggas snuck over the border and everything. You know what I'm saying? Niggas snuck over the border and everything. Yeah, they was in the house. I ain't gonna sit up and hold you. Yeah, when Canelo came out, yeah, all of Mexico was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Straight up and down. But, you know, the fans can't fight for him. You know what I'm saying? They can't fight for Canelo. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And shout out to the black sheep of boxing, man. Terence Bud Crawford, the illest nigga from Nebraska. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just got to tell like it is, man. So shout out to day ones. Shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. So yeah, man, just giving y'all a little preview of everything that we're going to be having going on today. We're going to do a couple videos. We're going to talk about the Hitman Holla versus Murder Mook battle, because y'all niggas running around here talking about Murder Mook 3-0 Hitman. Y'all niggas is smoking crack. That's what y'all niggas is out here doing. Y'all niggas is smoking straight crack. Y'all was out there gassing the fuck out of goddamn Murder Mook in that battle. And we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it. We're gonna also talk about the Charlie Kirk situation. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna touch on that. I did a video about it, but I kind of like passed out in the middle of the video. So, you know, we're gonna actually do another video on that. So I'm gonna do that. That's gonna be coming today. I'm still kind of pissed about the Steelers losing, so I ain't really gonna get up here and really do no video about that because, you know what I'm saying? It's one game. You know what I'm saying? Just like I ain't go too crazy about them winning their first game, I'm not gonna go too crazy about them losing, even though I kind of do. But you know, I'm gonna save that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna save that. So I ain't do no video as far as the Steelers and shit like that go. So you know, I'm gonna just kind of hold off on that. But we definitely gonna talk about some more boxing. We definitely gonna talk about. It was something else too that I wanted to talk about. I just got to look on my Twitter. I think it was like the fucking what's the boy name? Jalen Green and shit, going at it with his baby mom and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna go into that. And I think it's like, so look out for like 3 or 4 videos that we're gonna do today. So yeah, we're gonna get into that. And it is what it is, man. But anyway, don't get mad at me, man. I just gotta tell it like it is, man. So shout out to day one, shout out to new ones, man. Make sure y'all niggas hit the like button, the subscribe button. If you want to donate, the links is in the description box. If not, that's cool. The like button is, that's right, y'all. The like button is free. Anyway, tell it like it is TV. We out of here, y'all. One.